Hi everybody, thanks for checking out my tutorial on Symbaloo today. My name is Mike Norris. I'm actually an instructional coach here at Central Middle School in Tinley Park, Illinois. So today we're going to be talking about this awesome site called Symbaloo. Now in the world of education we often talk about bookmarking with our students. There's a lot of times now that the students have one-to-one devices, laptops, iPads. There's a lot of times where we need them to get somewhere quick. And if there's not a sufficient way, then it can eat up a lot of class time, and the transition is just a terrible, terrible experience. So, what Symbaloo does is it allows you to create a visual bookmarking, which is not like a lot of the other bookmarking sites. So, if you go to symbaloo.com and set up an account, and it will prompt you how to do that right in the middle. You can go ahead and get started. Now they're going to give you three different tabs right off the bat: home, online, and resources. So these are called web mixes. So these are your own personal ones to edit, do whatever you want. The reason why they set it like this right off the bat is these are the most popular websites that are visited on a daily basis around the world. So these are the ones that people are going to want to be going to. So you can you can edit any of these tiles that you want by right-clicking on them. You know what? I'm a teacher. I shouldn't be doing Facebook at work. You could go ahead and just delete that. So you can just delete it right off the bat. Okay. You can move tiles around. Maybe I tweet out things from time to time. I need ideas from Pinterest. And they kind of organize it with different things. So your research stuff down here, maybe. Your fun stuff on the side over here, your shopping over here, but this is your home one, so maybe you want Facebook on there, so you can always add a tile. So to add a tile, it's pretty easy. You just click on the square and it says create a tile or search a tile. Now for searching a tile, that's all the big ones. So if you're going to any website that any other person on Symbaloo might have wanted, it's going to be in there. They have tons of tiles. So let's type in Facebook, and it will search, and then it will come right off the bat. So, and they already have icons, so I'm going to just go ahead and click this one. And there you go. If I click on this right now, it will take me to Facebook. So let's see. Let's do something a little bit more education-like. So let's go to Wikipedia. So if I click on Wikipedia, it opens up a new browser and takes you there. So you don't have to keep going back and forth. It just will take it to another tab, which is really nice. So I'm going to go back to my Symbaloo now. In the middle, you'll notice there's a Google search bar, so you don't always have to. It's nice because you can search things right here and not go and open a whole new web page, which is really nice. So, if you look at these other web mixes up here, there's online, there's resources. So, and this is great. So if you really are into sports, you can click on sports, and a whole tab will come up with all these different ones. So there's football, there's ESPN, all that stuff. So you know what? I don't really want sports right now, so I can just go back to resources, and it's all there for me. So I think people benefit the most out of making their own. So if you go to this tab right over here, I have my work one. Now, my work one, I may have my kids go to certain websites all the time, and I don't want them typing in those huge URLs. Some people use QR codes, but this is a great way also to get them where you need them to be. So to add a tile, I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Now, let's say I want to get them to a certain website that's not a very popular one. Then I'm going to want to create a tile because no one else probably has created a tile for my specific class website. So if I go to click a tile, you could do a couple different things. Now, I'm an instructional coach, so I made this beautiful instructional coaching menu for my teachers, so they know exactly what they can get from me. So instructional coaches do a lot of different things, but no one, I'm sure, has ever done this with mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this URL into my Symbaloo. So if you go right up here, I'm going to copy and paste it, so I'll hit paste. You can also do Control-C and Control-V for that. And it will make a tile. Now, I can change the color of the tile. Maybe I want it to be red. A lot of people like to color coordinate things. And you see the image it came up with right there. Now, if I don't like that icon, I can always choose a different icon that they have. They have a bunch of different selections. Or if you don't really like that, you can always make a new one. So I just got out of it real fast. So let me just make that real fast one more time. So I'm creating a tile. I copy and paste. And then if you don't want to color coordinate it, maybe I want to upload my own image. So maybe I want it to be a picture of me. How about that? Because it is my flyer. So I'm going to upload that picture. And then you can adjust the size so it's as big as you want. So maybe I just want the top of my head right there. Okay, you can select that, and now that's the button. That's the tile that they have. So I can hit save, and there you go. I have it. I can move it around. So this is great if you have your kids going out to a lot of different websites. Now, of course, you can always customize it and by going to options. You can rename your webmix, so maybe work isn't appropriate. Maybe you want it to say Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so's webmix. You can change your wallpaper in the background, so maybe I love like these like lovely colors, or maybe the grass is cool. So that's another thing you can do. Change webmix icon. So right up here, that's what's going to come right next to there. So maybe, you know what, I'm the king for the day, so I'm going to have a crown, and so I have a crown. It's just very simple, easy. Okay. You can also change the webmix size. So if this format doesn't fit, like if it's clunky on maybe your iPad or something, you can change the size by clicking on that and then adjusting the size of it. I think that it comes out just fine, so I always leave that alone. You can add a new marker. You can make my webmix see-through. So that means if I don't have it see-through, once all your tiles are there, you're not going to see this lovely grass in the background. So pretty easy peasy stuff right there. So I'm going to have it see-through because I think it just looks really nice. Okay, you can also search tiles from right up here and webmixes and profiles. So you can look for other webmixes. So let's say I made a webmix. So maybe I want to look for mine is Central Middle School teacher coach. And it probably won't bring up mine because I don't have anything, but if I just type in something like that, you can see all these other webmixes are there too. So maybe I want elementary. And so somebody had this one, and oh, look at all these great resources for elementary. You know, you can add this webmix, okay, to yours, and you're going to have it right there. So it's going to be right up there, and it's great. So you can share this out with your students at any point by sharing. To share something, let's go to my work one. I want to share it, so I'm going to go to this little prong icon up here. And you can share it out with anyone. Just name it, all that good stuff. You can make it public or private with just your friends. Public, I like it because they can search for it. So if they can search for it, it's a little easier. Like, for example, at Central Middle School, we don't have our kids have access to email. So you really can't do that. But if you do that, you can actually copy and paste the link and just send it out via there. Okay, so that is a really quick tutorial on Symbaloo. But oh, and real fast before I let you go, one other thing that's really great is you can set this as your home page. Now, this is where I'm telling you this will help you out. And I know we should always be thinking about our students, but for our own personal use, I actually use Symbaloo at my home computer. So when I open up Google Chrome, my Symbaloo actually comes up. So it will look something like this, and it just has all my favorites right there. So I go on Reddit every night before I go to bed, and I check Facebook and all that stuff. So I can actually use this and do that right off of here. So I've got one web page that will get me to all the ones that I want to go to. And you know, if I want to watch my Netflix, I can do that right before I go to bed. Okay, so it's a great personal tool, but also for students, so you're cutting down on those transition times. So if you really do want to make that your home page, all you got to go to is down here at the very bottom. It says set as my home page, and then it will give you instructions of how to do that according to what browsers you use, Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari, any of those. So that is a quick tutorial. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and write them in the comments, and I'll below, and I will respond back. Or you can email me at mnorris@district146.org. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day.